Interview 2, The Friendly Monster. Tell me about the laboratory.
I was born here. It's the first place I can remember. At first, I was afraid of everything, even of my creator. The mad scientist was really mad back then and not happy with how I turned out. I wanted to touch everything in the laboratory. All the cogwheels, the power tower, all the levers and knobs were so fascinating to me. But mad scientist stopped me, luckily. I didn't know anything back then, and I guess I could have caused a disaster. There was a fight between us, and I ran off. By the time I returned to the laboratory, after a long time, I had learned to read and write. I could express and accept myself. I saw my place of birth in a completely new light. I wasn't scared anymore, and the mad scientist and I've now become the best of friends. I can now even understand the room. I have learned how the power tower works, and I can't keep my hands off the knobs and levers, even if my curiosity sometimes makes it difficult. Wait! Don't tell the mad scientist that I know how to operate the power tower.
Interview 8, The Friendly Monster. Tell me about the home of the poet.
There's a special atmosphere there. It could be a memory. I don't know how to explain it. The very first time I came to the home of the poet was just after I had run from the laboratory and the mad scientist. I was utterly terrified, but the gentle manner of the poet and the atmosphere of the home calmed me down. There was a familiarity about the home. The wallpaper pattern and the fireplace especially. But that night, my first night, I did not even know what memory was. I had none. The ephemeral sensation of a found memory was my very first positive sensation. And it was in the company and the home of the poet.
Interview 6, The Poet. Tell me about the nature.
Nature. Too catastrophical to endure, too magnificent to seize, too inscrutable to avoid. Everything spawns from nature. Everything. All of us. It is us, and we are it. Its magnificence is evident in the sublime shapes of the mountains, the changes of the seasons, tempest and calm. The sight of the awful and majestic in nature, indeed, has always had the effect of solemnizing my mind and causing me to forget the passing cares of life. I know the mad scientist is longing to penetrate the secrets of nature. I don't. Nature should retain its secrets, just like you and me. I think we ought to respect that. What magic would we still have in our lives if all was revealed?
Interview 10, The Mad Scientist. Tell me about the cemetery.
To examine the cause of life, we must first have recourse to death. Life and death appear to me ideal bounds, which I should first break through and pour a torrent of light into our dark world. What place could be more ideal than the cemetery? What more could a scientist ask for? A place abundant with excellent specimens of Otmi, charged with usage and affection from previous owners. I was at the cemetery excavating suitable components when the idea about usage charging came to me. If the Otmi, excavated, had become obsolete due to the passing of time, just as a flower withers, rather than it malfunctioning, it may contain parts still suitable for life, I thought. The cemetery was, and still is, to me the greatest source of inspiration, and where I found a possible answer to the question, what makes